Hello friends, good morning. कैसे हैं आप लोग? Hope so you are doing great. This is Devte Sahu. I am the director of the Spoken English classes. I am an English guru, public speaker and author. दोस्तों, today we are going to have a group discussion where that 6 boys and girls they are going to participate, and the topic is that Indian education system is good or bad. 3 boys and girls they are saying that yes, Indian education system is good, and rest of the boys and girls they are against, means that they are not supporting Indian education system is good. So without wasting the time, let's start the group discussion. But I would like to mention one thing: these boys and girls they are rookie, they are neophyte. They have started the classes recently, so they may commit some mistakes, so it's my humble request you have to ignore their mistakes. So let's start the group discussion. Indian education system is good or bad?
Respected sir and all my dear friends, today we have the topic for a group discussion, and our topic is that at present India's education system is creditable or not. There is no objection, so I want to intercede that nowadays India's education system is very benign because the teacher of our country are well educated, experienced. They have plethora power of convince the passion and they have magnificent teaching style, and they are also congruous to understand the mentality of disciple.
Now the education system has gone so far and it is more costly. People who are penurious cannot afford the education system right now, and those who are opulent can only afford the education system. And now education system has turned into more of a business. If you see, there are many government schemes, but they're not properly implemented in government schools also. If you will go and watch the government schools, they don't have proper blackboard, no benches and nothing. They get the funding from the government, but they don't use effectively as they should be.
In my opinion, our Indian education system is very good nowadays because the children's gusto is very exciting because government provides them good facilities, physical facilities, their growth, and they developed by their physical by providing them sports, and education system is very nice because nowadays there are no illiterate teachers because teachers are also well educated nowadays.
If you want to take admission in medical college, so you should have to pay 10 lakhs and you will have to pay 10 and 20 lakhs. And if you are not able to pay large amount of this fees, you can't able to take admission in government college. Why? Middle class people can't afford it.
I would like to add further that in India only 11% of children are going to school, and in other countries as compared to other countries. So this can also be a reason that India's education system right now is not that good as it should have been.
I want to mention you about right to education. Right of children to free and compulsory education act is the Right to Education Act, and this is a campaign of Parliament of India enacted on 4th August 2019, which describe the modalities of the importance of free and compulsory education for the children between the age of 6 to 14 in India, and under Article 21A in the Indian Constitution, and India become one of 131 countries to make education fundamental right. And I would like to tell you about mid-day meal. Government has started mid-day meal campaign for all government school because many children don't eat their breakfast properly when they come at the school. That's why they don't concentrate in their study properly. So government provide them meals that as well as they can germinate energy to do everything, and they can concentrate in their study also. That is also very proper way to make education system better and child health also.
Well friend, the education system has to be changed so that student can learn a knowledgeable education, not for only theory but also for their practical implementations. And there are so many schools and colleges in India, but only few are there that have good real knowledge.
As my friend just mentioned that there are midday meals provided in the school, but if you see in the recent news, there were many children who were hospitalized due to the midday meals, and there was a havoc created in the society. So we cannot actually say that the government is providing proper midday meals as they should be.
Our Indian government provides us free education for poor people, say they don't have money. And our schools, the private schools and government schools, they are well developed, and their teachers are well experienced. They teach very nicely. And suppose if there is a one sick child, so they don't how to school नहीं जाएगा, मतलब नहीं जा पाता है.
Not able to go to school.
He is not able to go to school. For there is home tutors come and they teach.
I want to say that nowadays India's education system is very terrorous, but it need a little bit metamorphosis. We should improve all our education system by adding more project based or practical based. Education will help student to reclaim their experience knowledge. Not by this, not only they learn subject easily, but they will learn also how to use their knowledge in their daily life. And before generation, whose subject, whose syllabus, whose course children were read in 9th, 10th class. Nowadays, all these things children are reading in 5th, 6th class. And apart from study, they are learning also singing, dance, judo karate for self-defense, and yoga for fitness. So yoga for fitness, computer knowledge, they also reading in multi languages, everything by education system.
After saw the result, a lot of children committed to suicide, and lot of children gone depressed, and it damages their brains.
As my friend just said that there is a lot. The syllabus is actually being propagated to the students, and the students only read that syllabus, and after the exams are over, they don't know what they have read. So it is not useful. There should be there are many tough theorems and etc. So they should actually get practical classes also there, where they get to know that they can when they can apply these theorems. And if it is not the case, then it is not useful. I mean, the education is not so useful.
Our Indian government try to start new projects, and foreign institutions are also allowed to establish new inventions and technologies. And nowadays in every government schools and colleges also there is a technological studies are also done.
In today's generation, the education system is actually hampering the thinking skills of a child. If you will see, he is not actually going out of the syllabus, he is remaining in the syllabus, and due to which the out of the think box, we call it an extraordinary thinking than an ordinary child is missing.
Children are very busy in mobile. They misuse mobile phones. So how it is beneficial for children? How could you say that? Suppose a children learn theorems and formulas, but they doesn't implement it. So how it is useful for them? It is totally waste.
Yeah, wastage of money and time.
Yes.
If you will see that many entrepreneurs are actually drop out of the school and they are not studying much. There are many examples. For example, Mark Zuckerberg, who has started Facebook, and now he's leading one of the. He's leading in the country right now, and there are many more like Ford and many more who have an extraordinary thinking, which our Indian education system does not provide us.
Nowadays, many ancient and new ancient. Nowadays, many ancient and new technology has been developed in India, and many universities and colleges provide course about new technology, robotics programming, and artificial technology programming in India.
I want to give a example of Anand Kumar. He is poor, and he wanted his Charles, and he lives in a slum area, but he wanted to encourage their children's their neighbors' children's, that he did hard work and give so many efforts that their children's I think there is 30 students out of 26 cleared the IIT, the main exam that in India. They invest a lot of money for that, and his efforts and their students' efforts are very hard work. They did hard work. That is why 26 students cleared the IIT, the main exam.
I would like to add that IIT is a main exam, right? But there are many more, like who become doctor, they write NEET. So if you know, there were many scams related to this. Mainly in Madhya Pradesh, there was Vyapam scam, in which there were many politicians who were indulged in this scam, and many were arrested. So we cannot actually say that everyone means IIT is not only the key to succeed. There are many more, like doctors also. They were actually so much in pain, they invested so much money and they got duped. So they got depressed as they were duped, and there were many poor people in that. Some were okay, but there were some poor people who actually get depressed.
My friend, as you said, in every field in India also there is students who gone ahead in every field. As you said, in IIT is the main exam, and doctorate in every field in India also they are developed.
Nowadays, most of children go to tuitions. It is failure of your education system.
So what is bad in this? Children go to tuitions for
They
studies.
waste their money.
They don't waste their money. Suppose one children want to run.
They are not they are not studying.
Yeah.
So what they do?
They are going tuitions and make GF and BFs.
All students not, some students.
And most of children are ask their parents, we are going to tuitions, and they are going to garden.
That's the not.
We have not came here to make a relationship with other person.
That is not the fault of their parents.
What is the problem?
If you are saying
No,
that
no.
education system is so good, then why there are tuitions? There are only schools, so they are enough for the education. There is no need of tuitions.
That is not the fault of their parents and education system. That is the fault of the students, individual students itself is.
Friends, education system is focusing on scoring rather than their knowledge, and this is the loss for the students, because they are only learning from bookish language, not the practical implementation.